right, folks, welcome. We're at WNTN in Newton, Massachusetts. This is where they have the radio show, Grecian Echoes, with our good friend Teddy Dimitriadis. Now, I have my coordinating producer here. She's Hope Orfanos. We call her Hopra. Now, Hopra, what are we doing today?
Well, we're here at Grecian Echoes. We're here for the Unplugged segment. We're going to listen to some good Greek music. Έχουμε το clarino, that's the clarinet for you Americans. And we're going to hear some great Greek music with Ted Dimitriadis.
And we better get inside because it's raining out today. Here we go. WNTN. Thank you.
Once again, we've got the Steve Katsos television program being taped, all part of today's Grecian Echoes Unplugged, and we'll be filling you in on the airing of that on cable TV. Here he is himself, Steve Katsos.
Thanks for having us. I know people say beware of Greeks bearing gifts, but you know, my cousin Hope's here and she brought you some feta cheese. So, yeah, so, you know, take it for what it's worth. You can eat all the cheese you want now. All right, folks, we have Steve Pappas here. He plays the clarinet. You heard him play some Greek music. Steve, let me ask you, how does it feel to be on the Grecian Echoes radio program?
It's a dream. I never thought that I'd ever, as a child growing up, that I would ever hear myself or see myself into a radio broadcasting from Dimitriadis. It was just a wonderful, wonderful thing and an opportunity, and I really appreciate it for what he's done and his father's done over the past years as growing up as a child, and just brings back a lot of memories, and they're just a wonderful, wonderful family, and I'm happy that they keep this tradition going for all of us and all the Greek families in the community of New England.
All right, folks, we have Phil Papadopoulos here now. He's associated with the music segment here on the Grecian Echo show. Phil, tell me, what are you doing here?
Good question. I'm actually responsible for coordinating all the talent and bringing the Greek musicians who are in the Boston area onto the program. Does the name Tony Generis sound familiar to you?
Yeah, he's my barber.
Yeah, well, he's my drummer. He actually happens to be one of our. We use two drummers mainly in the band, and Tony Generis is one of them. So, hello, Tony.
Yeah. He's back there, and he's our house band leader. You know that?
I heard.
Yeah.
That's right. Yep.
He's
Great.
getting the word out. Thanks, Tony.
Thank you, Tony.
You know what? Go see him now for a free haircut because you just promoted him.
I could certainly use one. Thank you.
All right, we're here. This is the room where we make radio magic. Grecian Echoes, the radio show, and we're going to be on again. This is my third time being on. I'm like a veteran, so I know exactly that I'm supposed to lean over here to this mic.
I love those eyes. I love that, you know, if anybody sees you, you know, your eyes bulge out like, I don't know. I don't know how you do it, but you enjoy what you do. There's no question.
It's a lot of fun. It really is, Teddy. We're kind of like you. We're out there on the World Wide Web. It's amazing to touch people in different countries. In fact, the funny story is I got some stats from Facebook and YouTube telling me where people watch the show the most and what major cities. And this is what I got. Boston was number one, then New York, then Providence, then Athens, Greece, and then number five, the number 5 place where we're big, Woburn, Massachusetts. I don't know. Woburn, Massachusetts. We're big in Woburn, Teddy. All right, folks, we have the host of Grecian Echoes here. He's Teddy Dimitriadis. Teddy, thanks for having us.
What a pleasure to see you as well, all the time. Always a pleasure. And thanks for joining us on Grecian Echoes and putting us on your TV show next week.
Now everyone can see what you look like, Teddy.
That's it. A perfect face for radio, right? That's it.
Now, you had mentioned now, how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it. I graduated college in June of '82, and I've been in the seat since July of '82. Took over exclusively as the program director when my dad retired 10 years ago. So the program itself, 63 years, and I'm, believe it or not, close to 30 years.
So I got to ask you then, how long are you going to continue to do it?
I'm going to continue until the community allows me to do so.
This kind of like me, until we die.
Until I die, until I die. My dad, he's still alive, but my dad went strong right up until 79 years old. So I'll at least try to match that.
Yeah.
If I can, God willing.
Well, my dad comes to my show every week, and he's 85. So
That's
these
it.
Greeks, they live a long time.
That's it. Steve, thank you so very much. It's a pleasure. The Katsos show, big for us Greeks, and I commend you for
Thank
your
you,
efforts
sir.
as well.
All right, Ted Dimitriadis, everybody. All right, folks, this is WNTN, home of Grecian Echoes and Ted Dimitriadis. Did you have a good time, Oprah?
I had a great time, Steve.
And how about those Greek musicians?
Oh, they were great. Did you like it? Did you like the clarinet?
Clarinet is awesome. All right, folks, back to the studio we go. Where's the feta?